Cobra Kai just ended perfectly, and this whole third part was an absolute heater. So we gotta talk about it because this was insane. I've been following Cobra Kai since it released in 2018, so this is kind of a bittersweet moment for me because I enjoyed the ending, but I'm also sad about the outcome. Because at the end of the day, we're not gonna be able to see these characters for another decade or so, or whenever they decide to make a spinoff. But it just hurts because this whole show is over. This moment right here when Miguel returned to Cobra Kai was so electric. And you can see the aura radiate off his body. On top of all this, Thunderstruck's playing in the background, so he's walking out of the tunnel while Thunderstruck is playing, and there's just no better way to do it. This right here is top 3 moments of the entire show for me. And I think I'd go as far as saying this is number 1 for me because this scene got me so hyped. There's a lot of scenes in this show that got me hyped, but not like this. I was literally screaming. The fight between Tori and Zara was pretty badass, and there was a lot of built-up emotion towards the two. I just love how a kiss got Zara to completely fold and forget how to fight, because Tori just knocked her tooth right out with an unbelievable kick too. And then, which was perfect, she goes, "Welcome to the valley, bitch." It's just a full circle moment because Zara did the same thing to her, saying, "Welcome to Barcelona, bitch." But look who got the last laugh. Say goodbye to your social media status. In this final part, there were so many scenes that got me emotional, and this is one of them. When Robbie gets injured because Axel just completely cheats, he goes, "I could have won. It just sucks. The world will never know that." And he's talking to his dad, Johnny, and it's just so sad. But Robbie, I'm here to say, I knew you're going to win that. And if Axel didn't do that shit, you would have been lifting that trophy. You're an absolute dog. Speaking of emotional, this one really got me, and I had to hold back some tears. This is like 40 years of built-up emotion just into one scene. And William Zabka has a phenomenal performance right here. And he deserves every praise that's coming his way. But this scene really showed the complications between a father and son dynamic. Because people out there don't have the best relationships with their father, and this scene showed that perfectly. A very emotional and heartbreaking scene right here. Kreese went out with a bang. Literally. And his redemption arc needs to be studied because, oh my, I was starting to like Kreese again, I'm not even gonna lie. This man's really turned up in the final couple episodes. Very poor CGI here with the deep fake, like nothing really matches up, especially the eyes. I will say though, it was great seeing Mr. Miyagi in some way, shape, or form. Another cold moment was when Daniel told Silver, Cobra Kai never dies. And people that grew up on this entire series, you're like, there's no way Daniel would say that. And then he comes out with the gi, the black gi. No one would have ever thought that he would have been rocking the Cobra Kai gear, which was fucking amazing. Another kiss completely threw Axel off. Love seeing the fight montage with Miguel when he was fighting Axel. And when he got Johnny's headband, it was all over. Like, he was not losing. As soon as I saw Johnny put on that headband, I knew it was raps. Because I'm telling y'all, that headband gives you some superpowers. And it sure did because Miguel took it all home. Miguel is my LeBron James, man. I'm telling y'all right now. He is my glorious king. And seeing him win the Sekai Taikai was a great feeling. All the ups and downs. It started with Cobra Kai and it ends with Cobra Kai. Started with Miguel and it ends with Miguel. Like, there's literally no better way to do this. A storyline 40 years in the making comes to an end in unbelievable fashion. Johnny finally got his victory and he did it in the biggest stage of them all. And LaRusso finally got to show all the love back, saying the same thing that Lawrence said 40 years ago. You are all right, Lawrence. This means something to me, man. This is all just a bittersweet moment. And there'll always be an empty spot in my body now because Cobra Kai is now finished. And I don't think anything's gonna fill that void. I love this show and it's very sad to see it go. Let me know what you guys thought about Cobra Kai Season 6 and of course the entirety of the show. Because this show will always hold a special place in my heart.